Hey guys, it's FatherStack's here. Sorry it's been such a while since my last video. I've just ordered a load of stuff. I was waiting on the last of it arriving. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Waiting for the last of it to arrive. The last of it arrived a couple of days ago. Plus I've been busy with the work and all the rest of that. So, got a lot of films to show here. I have a little announcement to make. Not an announcement, but I've got an idea. And hopefully you guys will be fine with it. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so on with the films. The first one here is from 101 Films, is Howard the Duck. I am very curious about this film. I know of its really bad reputation. Apparently it's one of the worst films ever made. That automatically makes me want to check it out. Is it as bad as I say? I don't know. But it's got a big booklet and everything, so cool. Next one is Hell Night, also by 101 Films. All I know about this is that it's got Linda Blair in it. I think it might have been a Section 3 video nasty. I can't quite remember. But, executively produced by Chuck Russell, who done like The Mask and The Blob from the 80s, and he done one of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. Yeah, should be good. This next one, I went to the pictures I see. I went to the cinema to see Galaxy Quest in about 99, 2000. I went to see it with my school, my secondary school at the time. And yeah, I remember really liking it. So hopefully this holds up. It's got Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman, Sam Rockwell, who else? Tony Shalhoub. It should be good. I'm looking forward to watching this again. This is one I've been wanting to watch for a very long time. This is an American version. I had to get. It's not available over here, so it's The Legend of Billie Jean, starring Helen and Christian Slater. No relation. They just happen to have the same second name. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I've heard a lot of good things about it. This is the ultimate cut of Watchmen. Now, I'm not well versed in comics at all. I know I've read maybe 2 or 3. And this is one of the ones I read was Watchmen, and I really liked it, and I think this is a great film. I think it's really underrated. I've not watched the Ultimate Cut, but it was the screenplay was co-written by what's his name, David Hayter, who video game fans will know as the voice of Solid Snake. So yeah, that's interesting to me anyway. Right, I love my Disney films. This one was really cheap. It cost about £2, and it is one of the lesser ones. It's one of the ones that no one gives a shit about, and there's a good reason for it. It's Oliver and Company. Yeah, it's hard to get excited about this film. I got it just because I want it as part of my Disney collection, and it's number 27. Billy Joel's in it. He's got kind of a catchy song in it. It's pretty much just it's Oliver Twist set in New York with animals. It's not very good, but yeah, £2. This is the remake of The Toolbox Murders by Tobe Hooper. No, this one's by Tobe Hooper. Can't remember who done the original. The original one's a really sleazy 70s film. It's got a really kind of grindhouse feel to it. A really sleazy, very sleazy film. Kind of uncomfortable to watch. Good film, I quite like it. This one, Tobe Hooper. Yeah, it's got a director of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and even that case, it looks like it's going for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, doesn't it? It's not quite as good as the original, but yeah. Oh, what I don't want it. It's got the cool slip case. It is a DVD. It's not a Blu-ray. It's kind of, the case is a bit broken. 2 discs. So that'll be good to check out for the special features of anything. Next one is a film I've been wanting to see for a while now. Can't get the case shot. Right, I'll leave it for later. Is Alpha Dog. Now who's in this? Ben Foster, don't know him. Sean Hodgson, don't know him. There are people in it that I know. Sharon Stone, Justin Timberlake, and Bruce Willis. Yeah, they're the only people who know it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've never seen Justin Timberlake act. I'm not a fan of his music at all. But who knows? I'll give it a check. I've heard good things about it. I remember this one being quite amusing when I was a kid. This was Robert Zemeckis' Death Becomes Her. Really interested in watching this again. I might do a review on it because this is one that, and you know, it's a shame that Bruce Willis has had to give up acting now. It's sad what's happened to him. But Goldie Hawn, what's her name? Meryl Streep. You know, when Robert Zemeckis was still making entertaining films. There's another one I've been wanting to see for a very long time, Nightmare Beach. It's probably a bad film, but that cover, oh my god, that cover just rules, doesn't it? And it's the 88 film Italian collection number 44. I might actually do a video on the Italian collection that I've got so far. Again, this is another one I had to have imported. This is Vampire. This is Karl Theodor Dreyer. I think he was he Swiss? I think he may be Swiss. I don't think he's German. Is he Swiss? Or I can't remember where he's from. Anyway, I already own this on Eureka, but that's a DVD. This is the Blu-ray. Look at the size of this fucking book. This is how many pages? This is like a novel, 213 page book. It's like it's as thick as my fingernail. It's all cardboard. This is Criterion, by the way. Oh, I didn't even know this. Oh, tell me it's a poster. No, it's another book. A little thinner book. I was hoping it was a poster. And that's the Blu-ray. It's an interesting little film. It's kind of a mixture between sound and silent. It was kind of in that transitional period where silent films were becoming sound, and yeah, it's very slow, it's very moody. I personally like it, but I totally get why people don't. If somebody told me this was a film they hated, yeah, I get it. It is really, really slow, even by the 30s standards. And it is, what year is it? 1932. And it is only 72 minutes long, 73 minutes. Yeah, I did it. Right, this was one. I'm not a Kevin Smith fan. I can take him or leave him, but I remember this from years ago. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Quacks is good. Mallrats. I don't like Mallrats very much. Chisagame. Dogma. I like Dogma. We'll see what this is like. This is The Perfume of the Lady in Black by Francesco Barilli. I'm not familiar with him, but it is another one of the Italian collection. Look, can you see that? Number 30 from 1974. If you've seen it, let me know what you think of it. I'm not familiar with it at all. This is the Mortal Kombat remake. I've not watched it yet. I want to review the original, but yeah, the original is one of my favourite films of all time. I love it. I love every bit of cheesiness. I love the music of it. It's one of these films I could talk about it all day. If there's any film I can talk about endlessly, it's that original Mortal Kombat film. I like the games. I know it doesn't have the gore and the guts of the games, but that film is just, I love it. I love it. Even knowing that it's, I wouldn't say it's a bad film. People say it's so bad it's good. No, I think it's a genuinely entertaining film. But anyway, this is the Men in Black trilogy. To be honest, I bought it just for the first film, and buying the trilogy was actually cheaper than buying the film on its own. So yeah, I've got the other two. Went to the pictures to see the first one. I think I went to see the second one as well, and I wasn't impressed. I haven't seen it since. Seen the first one a bunch of times. I love the first one. Another bit of nostalgia for me is Casper. This is the one with Bill Pullman and Christina Ricci and Catherine Moriarty and Ira Idle. It's a good film. I think it's a really funny film. Again, it's a film I'd like to review. Especially as an adult that watched it as a kid. The most surprising part to me, this is the 25th anniversary of it. Again, I went to the cinema to see this, and I've not been to the cinema in years, but it seems like a lot of these ones, I went to the pictures and see. This one is, I wanted to give this another chance, just because it was the Second Sight special edition, Paranormal Activity. I do like that kind of, I love that cover. It's just very stripped back. That's all you need to know. I was never the biggest fan of it, to be honest, but I want to give it another go. I'm all for second chances and third chances. It's got art cards, it's got a big massive booklet, it's got the big hard case. Yeah, looking forward to that. Now this next one, this is a film everybody needs to see. If you like horror movies, it's Australian film Lake Mungo. Again, it's got the big book, it's got the art cards. Yeah, if you haven't seen this, yeah, it's good. It's really, really good. This next one, this was on the Section 3 list, the Video Nasty Section 3 list. This is Strange Behaviour by Bill Condon. He does a lot of like musicals and that now. He done a film with Brendan Fraser called Gods and Monsters. It was like the making of what was it? Frankenstein. Not that. Why the fuck is that escaped me? The second Frankenstein film. Not Son of Frankenstein. Not Return of Frankenstein. Oh my god, what's that fucking film called? It just escaped me. Well, do you know? I'll remember it in about 3 minutes anyway. Yeah, it's a guy wearing a Tor Johnson mask. He was a wrestler. He was in like Ed Wood films and stuff. It was known as Dead Kids, probably why it was banned in the day. Where's the focus for that? Oh, shit. Oops. Right, I just realised something. I'll go back to that, right. I owe somebody an apology. Right, this is Night of the Demon. Yeah, this is a kind of a Bigfoot film. It's I think it's great. I love it. It's a Video Nasty. It's yeah, it's got a very well, I guess infamous in the kind of area these films are known in. It's got an infamous scene of a guy. They're like a bunch of, I think they're campers or something, and he goes into the woods to go for a pee, and he gets his dick pulled off by the Bigfoot. Yeah, it's fun. This is Baba Yaga, the Devil Witch. Saw this a long time ago. This is the Redux, the director's cut, directed by Corrado Farina, and starring Carol Baker. I saw it a long time ago. I remember kind of liking it. It's been a while since I've seen it. I do like I love the kiss to it. I love the way it's got that kind of, you know, you can see my face through it. Scary thought. But yeah, and it's got interviews with the director and that. I love it when it's got like interviews with like older directors, like from the 60s and 70s and that, because you don't know how much longer these people have got, you know. So when you see like interviews in these new Blu-rays and that, I love that. I love all that. Right, Flash Gordon. Yeah, it's a bad film. It's bad, but I still kind of love it. Yeah. It is what it is, it's Flash Gordon. Joe Dante's Howling. Again, I've only seen it once. I remember really liking it. A lot of Joe Dante's usual, you know, film kind of, you know, references and all the rest of it. Yeah, it's a good one. Right, here we go. It's the Universal Monsters Blu-ray box set, and yeah, it's got Dracula, Frankenstein. It's also got the Spanish version of the original Dracula film, which is way better. It is way better. My biggest problem with the original Bela Lugosi one is that it feels like you're watching a play, like a stage play. Nothing wrong with that. But that's just the style of the film. Whereas I feel like the Spanish version, or is it Mexican? I forget. I think it's Spanish. Feels more like an actual film. I think it's really good. It's got The Mummy, The Invisible Man, The Bride of Frankenstein. I don't know why I forgot that. The Bride of Frankenstein, The Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera. That's the was it Claude Rains? It's not the Lon Chaney one. And Creature of the Black Lagoon, which is one of my favourites of that film. It's got a cool little booklet and that in it. I love shit like that. Right, this is a film I am ashamed to say I've never seen before. It's the 4K edition of The Last Action Hero. I love John McTiernan, especially in the 80s. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's got the Blu-ray as well, thankfully, because I don't actually have a 4K player or a 4K TV, so I might be getting a few more of the double disc ones just for in the future. This is the Killer Creature Features box set. Now I have a couple of these already, which is Spiders and Spiders 2. I done a review on Spiders. It's a film that I remember from being about 12, 13. And I've also on the same thing. I've got Octopus and Octopus 2. And they're all double-sided. I don't know why they couldn't have just made them, you know, single. But next one is Shark Attack and Shark Attack 2. These are probably all awful films, by the way. I'm aware of the reputation of some of these. Shark Attack 3 and Boggy Creek 2. I don't know why Boggy Creek 1 isn't in it, but I guess I'll be able to stick out somewhere. And Crocodile 2. I think Crocodile is a Tobe Hooper film, but Tobe Hooper's one of these directors. This is going to sound like almost blasphemy, but he went downhill. He's, to be honest, he's got maybe 5 films that are good, and the rest of them are just, you know, they're kind of forgettable, aren't they? Yeah, I like Funhouse, I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1 and 2, Poltergeist, you know, and then I like Eaten Alive, and then some of these films after that are just, yeah. Right, this is the one, right. Now, I ordered Narc. It didn't arrive. So I ordered it again with a cool slipcase. And then just looking through these, I noticed that one I just held up. Yeah, it must have arrived. I just, whoops, didn't notice. Shit, I got a refund for that as well. It was only like £1. This is a slasher film I want to check out again. This was during the Scream phase when, you know, they got big stars and the biggest teen stars at the time. You know, you had your Neve Campbell and your, what's her name again? Denise Richards. Catherine Hegel, don't know, and David Boreanaz. He was pretty big at the time. He was an angel. This is a favourite of mine. This film's hilarious. It's Dolma. I could have reduced that better. Dolma is my name and fucking up motherfuckers is my game. Yeah, it's great. And what I like best about this includes 2 framing options: the intended 185 1 widescreen version, and this is the one I want to see, the alternative full frame boom mic version. Now, I only knew of the boom mic version, but yeah, I've seen it before. It is a good film. The next one I want to try and get is The Human Tornado. For a sequel, that's one of the best names for a sequel I've ever heard. I love it. This is another one. Back in the day when me and my brother went to Blockbuster, it was like a 20-minute walk from our house, and we used to buy the videos that they weren't selling anymore. You know, they weren't renting out anymore. And we bought a few. One of them was Spiders. And things like that. And one of the ones I remember renting, like things like The Sixth Sense, What Lies Beneath. This was a time period, like Jet Li's The One. I'm actually looking at some of them now. The Watcher, the Keanu Reeves film, and Bandits. It's Barry Levinson. Was he I get mixed up between Barry Levinson and there's another guy like that I get mixed up with. Barry Sonnenfeld, who I think had done Men in Black, or maybe it's this guy that done Men in Black. I can't remember. I get mixed up between the two of them. It's got Bruce Willis, Billy Bob Thornton, Kate Blanchett. Again, she's one of these actresses I know of, but I don't really know anything she's in. I can't really remember liking this film. It's not that I didn't like it, but I remember it being kind of forgettable. Yeah, it's 2 hours long. Who knows? It might hold up today. Some of these films you find that they're not good at the time, but they hold up. I can't remember if I showed this on my last one, but this is Delirium. Excuse me, Delirium. It's video nasty. Apparently it's one of the worst ones, but with artwork like that, we can't say no. And it's the first time it's been released over here on Blu-ray, so great. I might have shown this in my last one, you know, Blu-ray update. It's Don't Go Into the House. Again, it's another video nasty. I like the way they've made it like an old VHS case. I've got the poster up there. It's got documentaries and interviews and all the rest of it. This is, out of all the video nasties, there's hits and there are misses. Apparently Delirium's a miss. This is a hit. It's not for everybody. It's very, very, very downbeat. It's very bleak. It's very slow, but if you've got the patience and you could, you know, tolerate the bleakness of this film, it's really, really good. I love it. I think it's great. I love a bit of blaxploitation, so I got the Black 6. Yeah, I really want to see this. It should be good. 6 times tougher than Shaft, 6 times rougher than Superfly. Yeah. It's probably bad. I get that it's probably a bad film, but I can't say no to films like this. This is the Zodiac Killer. This the story to this one's interesting. I've not actually watched it yet, but this was made with the intention of catching the Zodiac Killer. As you'll probably know, he was never caught, and this is the movie they made. I think they made it hoping that the guy himself would go and watch the film and say, "Oh, you know, it was me." I don't know. It also includes Another Son of Sam. So cool. And that's by 101 Films. Or 101 Films. This is another one I've wanted to see. This is Joseph Cotton. This is Mario Bava's Baron Blood. I also want to call it Blood Baron for some reason. Yeah, I really like Joseph Cotton as an actor. Elka Summers in it. She was in Bava's Lisa and the Devil. I think she's also in she was in a video nasty called I Miss You, Hugs and Kisses, which is one of those ones that you can't find anywhere. Miss You, Hugs and Kisses is the most elusive one you can possibly get. Right, this is Absolution with Richard Burton. Billy Connolly's in it as well, apparently. I don't know if it's the same Billy Connolly, but the comedian, I kind of hope it is. This is actually one of the films that I mentioned in the Cult Son of my box set, my last video. But this is on Blu-ray. It doesn't come with the book though. Yeah, so I was kind of bummed out about that. This is one I've heard a lot about. This is The Golden Child. Now, somebody I watched says that this is one of Eddie Murphy's most underrated films. I don't know anything about this. I know nothing about it. So I'm interested in checking it out. I do like about Eddie Murphy, especially in his prime. This is Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. This has got a little quote here. Says, quite possibly the best made for TV movie ever. Cool. Yeah, the original 1973 classic. I showed my mum this and she says that she thinks she might have seen it back in the day. Yeah, that's one that's really, I'm really curious about that one. Cabin Fever 2. I want to review Cabin Fever. I do. I don't know why, but someday I went to again, it's one of these ones I went to the cinema to see back in the day. We'll see. This is the one I was talking about earlier. Little cardboard sleeves falling off it. It's Blade Runner. I've seen it. I watched it. I've seen it once or twice. I think it's alright. I don't think it's great. I'm not the biggest sci-fi fan, but the thing is, it's got a cool wee hologram thing. It is one of these films I do want to give another chance because I want to see, you know, if it's worth it, you know, if it is worth the hype. And it's a really cool box set. It's got sketches and everything. But it's got 5 discs. It's got art cards. It's a letter from Ridley Scott. Right, disc 1, Blade Runner. Disc 2. Fucking hell. Right, do you know what? I'm just gonna read the little blurb on the back here. Right. Here we go. 5 versions of the influential sci-fi masterpiece, including Ridley Scott's new final cut and rarely seen work print, plus 9 hours of special features. Disc 1, the final cut. Disc 2, Dangerous Days, Making a Blade Runner, blech, I don't care. Archival versions. Oh yeah, 3 archival versions. 1982 US theatrical cut, 1982 international theatrical cut, and 1992's director's cut. All available on one disc with introductions by Ridley Scott. All versions digitally restored, remastered from original elements, enhanced picture and audio. I don't know which version to watch first. There's the final cut, there's the 1982 US theatrical cut, and 1982 international theatrical cut, and 1992's director's cut. This is a DVD. I was going to try and get it on Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray doesn't have all that. So yeah, well, hopefully you liked what I just showed there. Oh yeah, I was thinking that in the future, the next few videos, how would you feel if I spoke about music? Because I've always thought this as like an entertainment channel, not just films. I've done like little videos on video games and stuff. Another one of my passions is music. I was thinking maybe doing album reviews, a couple of them. I'll still be doing my film stuff. I love my films. I'll still be doing my collections, and I'll still be doing the odd film review. But I was just thinking about things I could talk about, like with music. I've got quite a broad interest in music. I like a bit of everything. I like my hip hop, I like my rock and metal, I like 60s pop and rock. I like soul music, I like funk music, I like a bit of everything. I like a lot of 90s electro dance music. The only thing I don't quite like, I don't like modern R&B. I like R&B from like the 60s and 70s. I don't like modern R&B, modern pop. I don't like the whole Ed Sheeran, Rihanna. I don't like Beyonce thing. I don't like that kind of music. There's just something like really artificial that I don't like about that kind of music. But yeah, I had a couple of ideas that I could talk about. I was thinking like talking about like band name origins and like underrated albums maybe, and a specific interest of mine, a big interest of mine, like talking about one hit wonders. What are my opinions on them and things like that. So if you want to hear me talk about things like that, let me know. And if you have a specific subject you want me to talk about, also let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot for being so patient. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I think by the last time I done a video, I think I got an extra 3. So, I'm always so grateful for every single subscriber I get. I'm not one of these people that says, oh, I've not got... I know, I love every one of you guys. Every person that watches my videos, thank you so much. You're very patient. I hope I've entertained you throughout the years. I say that like it's the end. It's not the fucking end. Far from it. I've got a lot of ideas, that's the thing. In between working, I'm always thinking of ideas of what to do for another video. I'm looking around and I still plan on doing... Oh, there's one thing I forgot. I'm glad I looked over here. I got this. This is the Super Kung Fu box set. And it's got Weight of Fox, Shaolin Posse, Monkey with 72 Magic, Rickshaw Man, Ninja Untouchables, Kung Fu Zombie, Snake Strikes Back, Ninja Killer, Fistful of Talons, and Black Eagle's Blade. 10 Super Martial Arts Classics with the Galaxy of Kung Fu Superstars. I was watching old Cinema Snob videos and he mentioned his box set and I thought, I'm going to see if I can get it. That was it. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm always up for new ideas, so if you've got anything you'd like to pitch to me, any reviews you'd like me to do, I still plan on doing a video on Slither. There's a film I got called Slither. I plan on doing that for a viewer. One of my subscribers asked me to do a video on that. I plan to, it's just getting round to it. So like in between doing these, yeah, I'll get around to it. It's just when I get around to it. I always will eventually. So please let me know if you'd like me to talk about music. Because again, like films, I could talk about music for days. I've got a huge interest in music. I wouldn't say I'm that knowledgeable in music. I'm not. I've got a bass, I've got a guitar, can't play either of them. But I love music. I love it, and I can just talk about what I like, what I don't like, things like that. Just you know, just make the channel more kind of, you know, go in different directions, you know. Make things a bit more fun, I think. So let me know what you think, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.